Hey guys, this is Leek Family Farm. For today's video, we will show you the Parthenon in Nashville, Tennessee. The Parthenon in Nashville is the world's only exact size and detailed replica of the original temple in Athens, Greece. When Tennessee celebrated its 100th year of statehood with the Tennessee Centennial Exposition, Nashville took advantage of its nickname, Athens of the South, and built the fine art building as a copy of Athens' most famous building and the epitome of Greek classical architecture. Although built to be temporary as were all the buildings of the Centennial, the Parthenon crystallized of Nashvilleian their image of themselves and their city, and they were loath to tear it down at the conclusion of the exposition. The exterior coating, sculpture, and decorative work were made of plaster and soon deteriorated. Repeated patching kept destruction at bay for several years, but in 1920, the city was forced to a permanent solution: tear it down or rebuild it in lasting materials. The decision to rebuild involved local architect Russell Clark and, as resultant, architectural historian William Bell Densmore. The roof, expanded walls, and load-bearing columns were made of reinforced concrete, the novel new building material of the 20th century. The brick walls and non-load-bearing columns of the 1897 building were retained and incorporated into a new construction. For the permanent surface treatment, Hart selected a cast concrete aggregate using a formula developed by John Early of Washington, D.C. This material was used for all exterior surfaces as well as the roof tiles, decorative work, and sculpture. The firm of Foster and Creighton were the general contractors for the building. Sculptor George Julian Zolnay, who had created the fundamental sculptures on the 1897 Parthenon, returned to make the metopes of the Doric frieze. Nashville sculptor Belle Kenny and her Austrian-born husband Leopold Skoll were hired to create the permanent pediment figures. Work on the exterior of the building was completed by 1925. This monumental task took almost 8 years. The statue was finally unveiled on May 20, 1990, generating much excitement and a renewal of interest in the Nashville Parthenon as an icon of the city. Additional money was raised during the next 12 years, and in 2002, the statue was finally completed with gilding and painting. The recreation of the 42-foot statue Athena is the focus of the Parthenon, just as it was in ancient Greece. The building and the Athena statue are both full-scale replicas of the Athenians' originals. The helmet was of the Attic type with paragnathides, pieces protecting the cheeks, raised and decorated with great bones. The top of the helmet had 3 crests, a sphinx in the center surrounded on each side by a winged horse. The visor was decorated with protons. The edge of her sandals, about 20 centimeters high, was decorated with a painted or carved Centuromachy. Her belt was 2 snakes tied. Athena also wore jewelry, a pendant on each ear, snake-shaped bracelets on each wrist and biceps, and a necklace. The left hand held her shield and spear. At her feet on the left side, her sacred snake nestled in her right hand, perhaps leaning on a column to support her. She held a statue of Night, 2 meters high. The symbolization of victory itself held a crown of gold laurels, which she was to be about to place on the goddess' head. On the goddess' chest was the snake tasseled aegis given to her by Zeus, with the head of the Gorgon Medusa in ivory.
How far?
About a hand size.
Boy, they're trying. Boy, they're trying. It just can't do it.
Not quite long enough. Hey, we have room. We have room.
This one's easy. Y'all pick it up. They can almost link hands.
Oh, looky here. The ladies have done it. Yay! Got you. Good job.
Okay. Can you guys make it?
There you go.
We made it, didn't we?
We made